Включайте камеру, ой, телефон. И включаем запись.
And for the German is okay?
Yeah, must be.
Но никто не переводил для немецкого, на немецком, как перейти на язык.
Я думаю, что все уже знают. Можно, наверное, не переводить.
Okay.
So we start?
Yeah, we can start.
Okay, so welcome everybody. Good evening. Let's put our palm together and open the space, our collective space. Maybe we imagine a virtual heart that is in the center of all of us. And connect from our heart center. We connect deeply to the earth center, this Gaia spirit in the heart of the Mother Earth, our collective heart. And then we connect to the heart of the universe. Align your spine and your spirit. Inhale deep. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adgure Name, to God Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, to God Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, to God Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. So first, I want to honor and salute on this channel that we are a yogic channel. So we have been, when it was free to travel all around the planet for more than 30 years in all countries. And today, in connection, we have as much as Russian people, Ukraine people, French people, German people, English people. So we have all nationalities. This is our tradition in our school, that we used to invite in the same room people with genetic lines of ancestor who were strongly enemies for years. And in that room, we were able to find a dissolution of these memories. From a perspective of yoga, there is not good people and bad people. So we are not positioning ourselves from this perspective. We are not going to nourish this discrimination. It is few months now, since last December, I anticipate what is coming now. So this is a time of world revolution, and is absolutely total change that we are entering. For me, when the COVID came, I mentioned it, I recognized it as the hand of the master, which in this time, in yoga, we call it the return of Shiva. Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. Shiva is the highest spirit who can clean when corruption has expanded too much. And corruption is not about corruption of people, it's the corruption of our own system, organization, and all society. So it's really a crisis of civilization, it's not just a local crisis. And we have to anticipate that, like by April, it will be a tsunami from both sides. Everything is accelerating. That speed is part of the factor and parameters why things happen now. I mentioned previously that this is a year of unconditional love or total separation and total conflict. The conflict on this planet is always about territories. It's about the land, the resource of our economics and our level of life, and based on how much profit we make from the earth. So we cannot center our understanding of the situation just on the Russia and Ukraine. This situation is the outcome of the last 10 years. We reach a point where now all synchronicity are ready for this civilization to mutate. If you see Chinese with Taiwan and Australia, they are in direct line to do exactly the same, facing the USA and forces and Britain, UK. Same in Argentina and many places in the world. So, not speaking about Africa. So, the whole planet at the moment is on the edge. It is not just, Ukraine is the first manifestation of what we will have to face all around the globe. So it's a battle for land, but this is one side of the picture. And of course, there will be no place on this planet where you can be safe. So the solution for a yogi is not looking for safety. It's just be totally prepared for the mutation. If some of us will have to go through the process, at least all of us will be ready. And ready to honor who you really are. So it's a tremendous test. Actually, it's a total yogic situation. Shiva is absolutely with no pity. I remember when I traveled in Israel and I was discovering the translation of the Qumran Parshamina, the scriptures. It was clearly said that at this time of Kali Yuga, the ending of this time of Kali Yuga, there will be a split of duality, which is obviously what is our reality on this planet. Everything goes in pair of opposite. So there will be the sons of light and the sons of darkness that will oppose each other. But we cannot design who is a son of light and daughters and who is a son and daughters of darkness, because it's totally individual. It is how you align yourself with value. We have been teaching for 30 years. What is it? The profile of a light warrior. Somebody who channelizes light and share this light around him and bring harmony and peace and not confusion. So this is the positionment we need to take. We need to step in a self-empowerment and not forget that as an individual human, we are extremely powerful as individual. And of course, as soon as we are collective, we mess it up. So today is recall your essential self, your true self. There is too many betrayal and self-betrayal. By indulging in emotional tantrum, when the situation requires a very strong sense of peace within ourselves, to reconnect with the wisdom that we have almost lost, empower ourselves and manifest that frequency with as many people possible. So to calm down with how the outside world try to impact us, how the situation is so provocative to find any good reason to lose your peace, to lose your love and compassion, and start jumping into any sort of reaction. It's a giant wave that comes and eats us now and will change our DNA. We are still living in the post-Second World War. We didn't heal the wounds. There are still people 70 years behind. And these memories are not finished, they are not dissolved. So what we are facing now is the ghost left over of the consequence of the Second World War. And we are ready to jump and go beyond. This is how I see the sign we are seeing today on this planet. We must go beyond or disappear. I'm quite sure that we will not disappear, but many of us may have a problem, and serious problem. So the month of March is bringing this energy to a climax. Until we go to the equinox of a spring, it's gonna increase to finally in April become really a tsunami. And this is, don't misunderstand me, I'm not talking pessimistic now, I'm just talking realistic. And it's better to face and know where we go rather than to put the head under the pillow. So the first duty every day is to reconnect with the source, is to establish within you a real space of tranquility and peace, and reconnect with this essential joy inside of the essence of human being. This is the source of our life, is a ananda, is a state of bliss. And in the midst of the battlefield, you just keep connected to this joy. It is not a joy for something. It is not running after philosophy. Time is now on us. We have no time to think of philosophy. We just have the time to be. And this, with every breath, if we can maintain that frequency with each of our breaths, we're going to together start to create another frequency. I think all of you today on this channel, we are together a tribe. We are a collective soul. We are sharing values. We are sharing a daily discipline where we connect to the source. So this is a result of a duty we give to ourselves, by ourselves, all alone. Nobody asks you to do sadhana. Nobody asks you to practice self-discipline. You came to this, you embrace it, and you practice it. This is all your beauty. This is all for your honor. And this gives you the privilege to have a strong psychic energy. So if we unite this energy together, it's the time to reunite our tribes. To join and share this intense frequency we can produce if we connect to the truth. Then all this lie and falsehood will just disappear one way or another. You know, we were supposed to be in peace for 70 years after World War II, but war was all over the place. So there is not one population, one country on this planet today who cannot feel ashamed of what we have destroyed, what we have killed, what we have abused. And if it is not another people or another, I mean, think of the American Indian who disappear and how many genocides are under our feet. So there is not one population on this planet who don't feel ashamed of being such corrupt human today. So we need to forgive this to ourselves. We need to go beyond that. And we need to reconnect to what kind of human you want to be, what kind of future humanity you want to see. And it doesn't matter what's going on right now. If you can feel and bring down through your sensory system the frequency of a true human, a free human, a courageous, calm, and joyful human, then we can bring that into reality. We have to rise above the horizon. Let's say we're already dead. What would you wish for this planet? It's not we want to save our skin. It's not we want to save the Grail. The Grail is here. Nobody needs to save it. Can we live to the frequency of our heart, our compassion, our mutual understanding? Can we see still the dream in the middle of the battlefield and not take side? You understand? Of course, if you are touched and it comes into your courtyard, into your house, you will need to take a decision, and you will need to decide how you respond to that. But as long as you are not confronted on this borderline, we can contribute to bring the new planet by our frequency. And remember the example of Gandhi and all these amazing people who have manifest facing the gun and machine gun, manifest the calm, the peace, and the truth. So it's not a call to go and die for truth, it's to live for truth. It's very different. And we still have that possibility today. So don't indulge in trusting betrayal and lies and manipulation, but rather empower yourself and know that you are the most powerful person in the world, and we can join this frequency in one tribe of calm, quiet, peaceful, and projective people of a humanity that we have worked to manifest, and it will only manifest if we are in the frequency to make it happen. Today, we have manifest what happened. We have manifest terrorists, we have manifest abuse, we have manifest betrayal. This is the other side of who we are. It's a reflection of our own shortcomings. Somebody is carrying this, and we need to accept that this scenario, this movie in which we are, it is happening, and we cannot deny it. It is our collective creation on this planet. And it's, like some people say, it's the very beginning. So it is urgent to really raise above the horizon, raise our frequency, transform our emotion. And I know this level of emotion is rising every day, is a big wave increasing. We can only use our emotional body to move into devotion to the highest human possible. The human possible is us. It is possible. So we need to find this center ourselves and practice this every day. That's why I open now a weekly class from Le Martinet, where we invite a membership to be there to connect and to practice, to increase the frequency of this field. So just connect with one another, all this more over 300 people, 400 people here. And I know this is thousands of people around the planet just from us, but there are so many guides of light and warrior of light that are on this planet at the same moment now and vibrate this new field. So it's not about dreamer and Aquarian dreamer. I'm talking now, it is real. Now we need to manifest, contribute to manifest this new paradigm. So the shift and the crisis is a crisis of shift of paradigm. We are changing the world. The world balance will totally change. within this year and the few years coming, the planet Earth you will not recognize it from what we knew a year ago. So let's be prepared to join our psychic together and practice. So the 2nd of March, next Tuesday, we want to start meditation, collective meditation, and we will be on Instagram, and those who are in the membership for the classes, they can join on Zoom. But we want to expand this freely for as many people to connect. We'll do it at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, and we start for 40 days starting. The format of this meditation is not just a prayer for peace, because this is too late. We are in the war, and this is happening on the planet, not on the local place. So we want to vibrate the frequency of peace within ourselves. So this is Satnarayan, that mantra is for peace, is the inner peace, is an inner frequency. And this is the start, but I want to go beyond that. I would like that if we are totally calm, peaceful, and have not taken side for or against, but we are totally present, and we drag down this divine presence with our frequency, then we can invoke that the divine will come and dissolve the block we have manifest between us and the new paradigm. So this is the Ekankar Sadguru Prasad Ekankar. That is such a powerful practice where intentionally we want to confront the blocks. We don't want to go around, we don't want to ignore it, we just want to say disappear. And we take the risk that if you are afraid, it will be a boomerang effect, that it will be worse than today. But if you stand for that and you're totally calm and totally in peace, you can join this meditation where we want to provoke Shiva and says, here we are, and we are ready for transformation. Remove the block. We don't need it. Whatever will be the consequence, we are ready to move the block. You understand? This is a collective block we have manifest, crystallized between us and the new human. Are you ready to take the risk to have this block removed? Whatever will be the consequence, that means your life can totally change, the economy can totally change, everything will change. So this is my suggestion. Let's together, and those who want to take this risk, meditate to remove this block, work with Shiva, who is actually coming and groove away this block we have crystallized. We were not qualified until now, and we need to transmute. We need to change frequency. We need to elevate ourselves and dissolve this obstacle that is another illusion on our path. So this is my call. Let's join as a collective psychic. Let's meditate at least for 40 days and see what happens then. And meditate on co-creation with Shiva, the elimination of corruption, and face the change, move into the new paradigm. So that's my invitation, and we can meet on this new moon. New moon is a time to see the future, you understand? We need an extreme, strong courage to face the future and says, that's the future I want to create. That's the world I choose, and this is where I want to dedicate my energy, is to remove anything that stops us from living that new paradigm. That's my war, and that's how I feel to bring the light onto this situation today. So, love energy is a healing energy. Compassion ultimately is a self-healing energy. It is time to use it now globally, all over the planet. And we need to join together in that field of total devotion to the new human that we cannot even imagine. But try to feel it. What would be a society with no war, with respect of nature, without extreme profit, but just using what the planet is offering us for our needs on a daily basis, where the children are free and not abused. Yeah? Imagine this world in your own terms, in your own words. Feel it in your skin, in your cells. It's not a time to dream about something philosophic. It's a time to feel, are you part of this new human and this new humanity? And how can you vibrate that already in your body? So it's a revolution. We have no time to wait, to waste and to wait. Time is now. This is why I call it time is now. That means there will be no tomorrow if today you're not ready. So this is how to apply all this technology of Kundalini. We have taught widely and totally shared this amazing practice, these amazing techniques, and how to realign this sun and moon energy so we come out of this duality within ourselves. So now is not a time to talk about it. It's the time to practice and to really do it. So let's be part of this revolution. Let's go through this crisis of change of paradigm, and let's expand our love for the new man, the new human. I mean, this is beyond gender. I'm not talking gender here. And let's co-create this new paradigm already on the dimension of solidarity of our psychic energy, our spirit. So if you really practice your sadhana today, this is an offering to the new human. You know, this is how you wake up before the sun for those who will leave this planet. Their death will make a sense for all of us, that we are not here as a stupid and powerless witness, but we are contributing to the change of the psychic. So we are, through this test of time, we are activating new strand in our DNA. The planet's frequency is totally changing at the moment, and the cosmos is bombarding with tons of energy and new inspiration. So just open up. If you don't sleep at night, maybe it's a good thing. You know, it's time to be awakened. So I want to share with you 3 practices where we can quickly stabilize our stage of peace within ourselves, within our emotional body, within our mind, and within our surrounding. So you can reconnect with your angelic nature, with this blissful center in you, and activate that energy of joy beyond trauma. So the first exercise we can do is to bring our arms up with the palm down like this, straight up, palm down. And we're going to move the navel on the wheel that is, it's not spine flex, it's just moving like on a wheel, the navel up and down on a circle, up and down, up and down. So from the navel, we're gonna make a circle backwards, front. So you roll back and you roll up front and you make a circle with the navel and stretch up your diaphragm and bring, and so your arms go up and down. We're gonna inhale through the mouth, exhale through the nose. So it goes like. It's like almost you're gonna drown, but you keep your head above the water. You see what I mean? And we are looking above the horizon with our hands up there. Yeah, hands like this. Inhale mouth, exhale nose is a short breath. Close your eyes and focus on the tip of the nose. Connect with your power in the navel area and the diaphragm. And see the world beyond motivation, beyond expectation, and beyond your hope. Let's go beyond. Powerful inhale to the mouth, exhale to the nose. The navel in the center of the mouth. Remove the circle lump, but it's not the spine plate, it's just a circle lump, up, down, a little circle. And it makes your hands and arms go up and down. Remember, Guru is within you, guidance is within you. Rest and power yourself. You can see through the fog. See through the confusion. Don't stop to limitation. Don't get stuck with expectations. And you don't need to nourish. So we are part of it. Tomorrow is now. gonna cross this ocean. The event is now, it's absolute stormy. And the typhoon, stay in the eye, stay in the middle. Stabilize yourself above the water. Maintain your emotion and turn them into devotion. Love your true self. Love the divine, because this is you. There's nobody else. Open to a new vision, new perspective, radically cut from the old. Be ready to jump, to abandon what we know for a new world, from a new paradigm. And let it happen, contribute, be with it. Powerful breath, yes. Breathe deep. Inhale mouth, exhale nose. Let's tone our psychic all together. We'll do this and offering to the field, to the magnetic field, to the collective psychic, so we can elevate the vision, move above limits, borders. We don't need hope and expectation. We are already there, young. Go through the wave of time, up and down, with the water. Just move, move, move. We are floating, we are crossing. Powerful breath. Keep your arms up. You're activating your Kundalini just like this. Very powerful. Keep your arms straight and full circle from the navel. Bring it up, circulate your navel. Inhale up, stretch up, all the way up. Imagine your eyes are on the tip of your fingers, and now you see beyond. You see the future. And you see the harmony is coming back. The peace is in your heart. You're very calm. And you contribute to the descending of this new human. Inhale more, squeeze all your muscles and especially your navel in and bring it up in the Uddiyana Bandha. Bring it in, bring it up. Pull, stretch high. Exhale. And immediately you bring the right palm in the left one as a beggar. Just imagine you as a beggar. You're sitting at the pillar of the temple of light and the temple of love, and you are a beggar because at the moment we are deprived. We are a divine beggar. You will see in the back of your skull, from the hairline back down to the neck, 2/3 from up down, where the crane make a change at the base of the crane. This is a point of conflict. Yeah, this is the point of conflict. What is below is the reptilian brain, is the past and the conflict with the future. You understand? So we're going to focus on this point of conflict and dissolve the conflict of time. We want to go beyond the past and the future, just be in the now and manifest calmness, tranquility. So for this, we have this palm in front of us. You inhale deep, long and deep through the nose, and you exhale through the mouth, and imagine all the desire that have been deceived, not matched. Yeah? We wanted to live in peace, we wanted to live in harmony, and now it's all crumbling down. And so many desire that you wanted for your life to be loved and never loved enough, and so and so and so. Any desire that have not been fulfilled or are not fulfilled today, call them up and blow them out through your mouth, and you feel the air touching, caressing the right palm. Yeah, and every time you empty yourself from this frequency of desire, I hope, I want more, I want this, I want this, I cannot embrace what is here. I am always new desire to change things. Yeah. We need to empty totally ourselves from this phobia that we need something, that we are missing something. It's all according to the divine plan. So empty yourself from being reactive and desireful. Yeah. So inhale, and what frustrates you, what never worked in your life, bring it up and blow it into your palm. And so you're gonna find an amazing level of calm. This is the only way. Not suppress the desire, dissolve them, welcome them, and let them go. Welcome them and let them go. Any desire, the best honorable desire, the most ugly desire, you never confess to anybody. Call them up and blow them out. Okay? So you inhale long and deep. You identify a strong desire or any corrupt desire, whatever it is, and you blow it long, deep until you totally exhale. Then you inhale deep and you feel you're emptying your solar plexus. And your eyes focus on the conflict point in the back of your skull, in the back of your head, there. Your inner eyes close and look at this point and out in the back. Everybody understand? We go for it. Inhale nose, exhale mouth puckle and blow the air and dissolve your any desire, any desire. When we speak of peace and tranquility, everybody is bored. That's the hell of being in peace, is to be bored. Yeah. So we never really want peace and tranquility. We want drama. Now we have drama, we're looking for peace. So drop it. Anything you desire, let it go. Let it go. Peace in front of you, peace in back of you, peace on your left, peace on your right, peace above, peace below, peace in your surroundings, peace to all, peace to the universe. Love is in front of you. Love at the back of you. Love is on your left. Love is on your right. Love above you. Love below you. Love in you. Love in your surroundings. Love to all, up to you. Empty yourself. There is no need. There is no need to hope. There is no need for despair. There is no need to desire to be inflamed because you don't have it. It's all given. So let it go. Let go intentionally. All this tremendous desire. Just let them go now. Calm and tranquility, please choose. Let it go. So let them come. This obsession, this desire, this frustration, this lacking, and let them go.
Sauais ordens tu, Senhor, calma e tranquilidade para receber o amor.
Inhale deep and just feel that incredible tranquility and frequency you raise right now inside you and around you. This lightness, this emptiness, this calm and tranquility is a door opening into the light. So just be open now to receive this cosmic light that comes to inspire every human being to awaken to another human, to another level, beyond the life we have known and the civilization we have known until today. Let's rise and resurrect to the new human. Inhale and exhale completely. We're gonna finish with our third meditation, as it is our tradition in this time is now, and it's based on pranayama and how this powerful prana can transform our state of being. You know, all life proceeds from Kundalini. Kundalini is at the root of all vegetal, animal, and life of human beings. The dynamic of life, it's all based on this Kundalini energy. It's the soul of all living beings. This is one soul activated by this Atma Prana, the prana of Kundalini. Kundalini as a law, it can only expand. As long as we can align our intuition with Kundalini, we are creative being. We expand. We expand. When we reach a level of expansion is out of reach, that we are lost, destabilized, uncertain of our future, where confusion penetrates, then Kundalini has only one way: to implode. That means destroy. So it's only delivery to expansion or destroy and implode. So we are in a phase where, as a whole humanity in our civilization, we reach the point of limits of our creativity and intuition for expansion. We reach the wall. So now we are reversing Kundalini into a total self-destructive energy. So it will pause and restart. And that's the coming of Shiva. So if we keep our Kundalini in expansion, if we keep alert our intuition and are able to visualize through the cloud what the light can be and where we are and who we are really in our true nature, then we back into this movement of expansion. So let's empower ourselves and trust, fall in love with the divine in us, which is always in expansion. So we're going to close our fingers, and the knuckle of the Saturn finger, the finger of the master, we touch them, and the thumbs tip, we touch them like this. Yeah? So it makes like a heart. You touch the knuckle of the Saturn finger only, the others are locked in a fist, like inside. But only touch the Saturn knuckle and the thumbs. And we direct this to the thymus gland. Yes, you see this mudra? We look toward the thymus. This is the gland, and this is the chakra between the heart center and the throat center. We have an extra chakra here, is about self-love. Yeah? We want to activate this honoring the divine you, inside you. And this is Om Sohang. Om Sohang. H-U-N-G. Hang. Om is vacuity, emptiness. Om, the totality, the divinity. Sohang, I am. Sohang. Om Sohang. Yeah? So we're going to sing this mantra on one breath, and you will see, if you can adjust, it is 3 times. So you need a very long exhale, if you manage. Otherwise, take a little zip in between to finish the 3 repetitions. Then is a long inhale, and then exhale singing. We're going to sing Om Sohang. Yeah? And with this mudra in front of your thymus. Yeah, here. The center of Hung, yes, H-U-N-G, hung. Om so hung. Yes, right. These are three songs that absolutely from the original Nad was originally practiced through Tibetan practice, but these are universal sound, is really extremely powerful. So this is to reconquer your power of self, love of self, devotion to the self and the totality. Sing along, yeah. Every time, one long inhale and 3 mantra out in the exhale. Inhale deep. And exhale. Can just shake our hands, put our palm together. So we're going to start at this new moon, the 2nd of March at 7 p.m. And as many of you wants to join, we're going to go for 40 days with this one. Together it will be 31 minutes, 11 minutes of Satnarayan and 22 minutes Ekankar, Sadguru Prasad Ekankar with a positionment. Our intention is contribute and co-create into removing the block between us and the new human and the new planet. And if you want to join the yoga before, there will be a membership a class before, 1 hour before. So let's now connect with our heart, with all the humans that are in distress on this planet, insecure, who have left their home and are homeless and emigrating from so many reasons. All human beings in suffering, in despair. Let's send them this calm, this peace, this healing energy we have created together. Let's vibrate this light all around the planet. Thank you for joining tonight, this circle of light. My prayer is that you maintain that frequency through the time and every day reconnect from your heart. Keep this joy and peace in your heart and spread it around you. Be the new, and together we will manifest it. Thank for Denise to organize this with collaboration with all the Ukrainian and Russian people. This is a beautiful realization. So thank you for all people from all over the world. So, love you all, bless you all, and be with you. Let's close the space in a deep. Satnam. Nam Nam. Thank you for the translator who just offered spontaneously the translation so we can understand each other. Thank you so much. Okay. So until Tuesday, hopefully we all be there and we join this circle and practice.
Thank
Good
you.
night, good evening. Yeah.